Hello everyone, hope we're having a fantastic Monday. I've got today off for New Year's Day since New Year's Day was on Sunday. Today we're going to start off with doing the Heavensturn event, and then we're going to do the portion of the Nier raid storyline that was released with 5.2, which doesn't actually have a fight. It's just some story portion, and then we're going to grind out some more Moogle Tombstones. I believe 6.3, well, the event is supposed to go through 6.3's release, which is speculated to release next Tuesday. Not tomorrow, but the following Tuesday. And I think I need about 150 to get the stuff that I want, and I'm only at 66. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of that once we're done with Heavensturn and some of the more of the Nier story. Well then, let's just jump right into it. Where Heavensturn event starts off over here. Gotta talk to Soggy Bugio. I remember doing this last year. But this year it's Year of the Rabbit. The Box of Fortune. The Usagi Bugio sees great fortune in your future. Greetings, madam. For your bearing, I gather you are an adventurer. If so, there is a matter I would discuss with you. Ah, but where are my manners? I am the Usagi Bugio, a member of the delegation hailing from Hingashi, a nation in the Far East. Each year, we travel across the seas to share our tradition of Heavensturn with the peoples of Eorzea. In this realm, it is held that the gods raise up one amongst their numbers each year to serve as a herald of good fortune. In the Far East, however, 'tis not a god, but one of the 12 noble beasts that is chosen. In previous Heavensturn celebrations, we gifted participants Kabuto fashioned after the presiding beast. But this year, we have an even greater reward, an entire set of armor. Yeah, because last year was like just a helmet. Lest you wonder, I'm wearing the very prize we offer. Magnificent, is it not? Surely you will wish to claim a set for yourself. Yeah. Go talk to that bunny boy. If you do, I encourage you to speak with Omikujishi, standing near the Tempest Gate. He is a member of our delegation and would be honored to present you with the armor. You need but heed his request. Stoic fist bump. Oh, let's go talk to him, see what we need to do. Apparently that's what everyone else was doing. Greetings, friend. I take it you have spoken with my associate, the Usagi Bugio, and are willing to lend your assistance. Before I make any request of you, may I ask if you are all familiar with the word omikuji? No, I'm not. Please enlighten me. Omikuji, my friend, 'tis an old tradition of the Far East, one I would not expect the people of this land to know. A form of fortune-telling, omikuji may be translated as sacred lots in your tongue. One receives a lot at random, and with it a message from the divine, upon a piece of parchment. Ah, yes, okay. I didn't know what the name for that was. The message contains principles that decide what will bring out one fortune, or misfortune. By taking these principles to heart, one will be visited with happiness. Omikuji are indispensable part of the Heavensturn celebration in the Far East, and I'm honored for the opportunity to share this tradition with the people of Eorzea. Alas, perhaps due to a lack of familiarity, but a few souls have stopped to gather their fortune told thus far. And this brings me to my request. If you are willing, I ask you to spread word of this auspicious opportunity to townsfolk. Leave it to me. You have my thanks. As a local, I trust you know where to look for potential participants. I look forward to receiving those souls you send my way. Well, let's go peruse the town. See if we can find more people. Let's see. Of course, we're gonna talk to the captain. She's gonna want nothing to do with this. I'd known the Far Easterns were back for Heavensturn, but they're doing fortune-telling as well this time, you see? Oh, these fortunes. They say anything about relationships? Oh, right. You know, between a man and a woman? Probably. Just curious is all. Don't get any strange ideas. That's right. I forgot there's a running gag with her and finding a boyfriend or husband. Let's see, looks like we gotta head over to the Grand Company. See who we need to talk to over here. Oh, he's right there. Didn't even see it. I've seen my fair share of Heavensturn celebrations, but I can't say I've heard of this Okijuji Kuji business afore. Does sound interesting though. When me shift ends, I'll head over with some comrades. Might make a nice diversion, and I'll take the opportunity to welcome the Far Eastern delegation on behalf of the Maelstrom. I always have a really hard time with the like pirate speak. It's a bit awkward to read. Who are we talking to over here? There we go. Far Eastern fortune-telling, you say? I'd wager some of our patrons would be keen. Fortune favors the bold, after all, and most here don't want for audacity. Sense be damned. I'll nudge a few customers your way while taking orders. It's the least I can do in return for the extra business we get thanks to Heavensturn. Nope, someone else over here. I feel like I've seen these people before. What were they from? Were they from the blacksmithing quest line? A traditional test of luck for the new year? Consider me intrigued. As a proud chaperones of the Moonlight Fair, we have a responsibility to learn what we can from other festivals. The idea of entrusting one's fortune to chance is a bit too superstitious for my liking, but I'm certainly curious. We'll be sure to let our colleagues in the Adventurers Guild know about it. Nope, that's all we needed. Let's head on back. Snoopy Dog. Some of the people in this game have hilarious names and glam. Let's see what we're gonna get our own fortune, right? Maybe that's the next quest. You've finished spreading the word of Omikuji. My heartfelt thanks. I dare say we can expect some participants to appear soon. Please stay and observe the proceedings. Welcome, one and all. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the time-honored fortune-telling tradition of the Far East, the Omikuji. The process is simple. Begin by shaking yonder box until it dispenses a stick. There will be a number on the stick, which indicates which of these drawers you are to open. Take a piece of paper from the drawer. Upon it, your fortune is written. Once you have read your fortune, you may tie the parchment to the rack yonder. By doing so, good fortune will become better still, whilst misfortune will be cleansed. Alternatively, you may also keep the parchment with you to guide you throughout the year. So, who wishes to learn their fortune first? They're all ready for it. Yes, mine says great fortune, the luckiest you can get. There isn't a single negative thing written on it. I can throw myself wholeheartedly into adventuring this year. Damn it all, mine says grave misfortune. I'm doomed, doomed, I tell you. The one you're waiting for is on their way. The love of your life will appear. This is all too sudden. Ah, 'tis a fine feeling to have others experience and enjoy your culture. Now, what of you, my friend? Would you care to learn your own fortune? As thanks for your help, the first lot will be free of charge. Yes, please. Then go on, give the box a good shake. Let's see what I get. Misfortune. Thou shalt experience misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventure. Neglect not to lay plans. Relationship. Thou shalt waver in the face of affection. Prosperity. Games of chance do not favor thee. Abide in patience. Conflict. Victory must not be rushed. Allow it to come in due course. Favor. To triumph over foes as ferocious as the lover's loyal hound, thou must devise a stratagem. What kind of BS is this? Take a screenshot anyway. You'll be unable to review the contents of your fortune after closing the window. Yes. That's just a load of BS. Let's go tie that up. Allow me to thank you once more. Without your help, these folks may never have discovered Omikuji. Whatever the divine may have in store for you, I pray the coming year will bring you happiness. Well, that's not what my fortune said. Shit's rigged. Oh, there's one more quest to do. We gotta get the armor. With great fortune comes great responsibility. The far eastern Omikuji appears troubled by what he is seeing. Forgive me, my friend, but might I ask you another moment of your time? In no small part, due to your assistance, many are enjoying their first experience with Omikuji. For some, however, it appears to be a source of stress. I wonder why. These two adventurers, for example, drew opposite results. Great fortune, it says. Can you believe it? That means I have naught to fear. This is my chance to make it big as an adventurer. Seven hells. What a dreadful Heavensturn this turned out to be. Grave misfortune. What did I do to deserve such rotten luck? Do not be so disheartened, my friend. Thou Though omikuji may foretell future and fortune and misfortune, they also provide us with guidance in our daily lives. A great blessing can become a curse should one view it as a license to act rashly. Similarly, a great curse can become a blessing should one heed its warning. What you make of your lot depends on you. So you say, but just look at Hildilana, and how happy she is. Why can't I be like that? My words failed to reach him, alas, but perhaps yours can. Could you try to rally his spirits? Okay, kid, get up. Thank you for trying to cheer me up. I'd appreciate it, truly, but you do not understand the burden I bear. The burden of grave misfortune that weighs heavy upon my soul. This is rather serious, more serious than I thought. Please, can you think of any other way to lift him out of this malaise? Psych him up. You're right. I mustn't give up the fight, and yet... Dude, get up. Do you feel better, my friend? I see. If I may, what did the Omikuji say in its entirety? As I mentioned, they do not only foretell one's fate, but also provide guidance in one's daily life. I must confess, I didn't see anything beyond the words grave misfortune. So shocked I was, I ought to have a proper read, I suppose. Let's see here. Adventure. Thou must think of others before thyself. Well, this isn't so bad. And next, prosperity. Prepare to lose thy treasured armor. I knew I shouldn't have read this blasted thing. This set of armor is my pride and joy. I worked myself to the bone, and the guild will pay for it. And now I am going to lose it all. Come now, let us read the Omikuji to the end. Look, as the navigator maintaineth her net, so too thou tend to thy friendships. Let not camaraderies we fall into disrepair. Sage advice, would you not agree? Treasure your comrades, and your luck may change for the better. What matters is how you should choose to act. Yes, you're right. My thanks to the two of you for helping me see my sense. Help! Help! I need help! Mochi Daikon, calm down and tell us what ails you. I was preparing for the mochi pounding when a young adventurer, cheerful and fearless, emerged from the city. Oh no. At first I didn't pay her much mind, but then to my horror, she ran afoul of a group of enormous fiends. The monstrosities overwhelmed her in the mere moments, and I rushed back here as I could for help. A cheerful and fearless young adventurer. Call me preserve. Could it be Hildilana? What? But how can this be? She was supposed to have great fortune. Ah, but this isn't time for such questions. I must go to her aid. Really funny if all these storylines, just like all the fortunes are tied together. But Dauphin, wait! However you say his name. This is a troubling situation. You strike me as an adventurer of considerable prowess. Will you not go after Bedauphine, and lend your aid if necessary? He's gonna call him Bed. Oh, thanks. Please follow me. Well, let's go. Let's go help them. Alright, where do we need to go? Right there. Hey, losers. You came too. Thank you. Followed me here, did you? We both took a bit of a beating, and I'm pleased to say we're still breathing. I finished the guild's request without issue, but then I got greedy. If Bertafont hadn't arrived when he did, who knows what might have happened. I merely did what a friend would, Ilana. I'm just glad I made it in time. I shouldn't have put you through that. And look what's come of your armor. I'm so sorry, Bertafont. It's broken because of me. Oh, don't mention it. It's a small price to pay for just protecting a dear friend, and what I'd be willing to pay again and again. But if this didn't play out exactly as the Omikuji had foretold... Well, let's return to the city for one. I need to pay the armorers a visit, but we'll look for you afterwards. What a relief that neither of them came to lasting harm. Let us head back ourselves. The Omikuji will doubtless be eager to hear the tidings. Well, let's head back. Wonder if I can draw another fortune. I also am curious if the fortune changes, if that's the same fortune you always get. I saw somebody post a picture of their Heavensturn fortune. I'll need to go and see if it's the same one. Welcome back, my friend. I understand everyone is safe. What happened out there? My friends, I cannot well express how relieved I am for your preservation. It is because I failed to explain the Omikuji in sufficient detail that you met with danger. I cannot apologize enough. Please do not blame yourself. I'm the one who overestimated my own abilities. Having great fortune doesn't mean that one can act without due care. I realize this now. And I would have realized sooner had I properly read the Omikuji beforehand. Adventure, the way shall open to those who know their limits, it says. But there's more. Relationships. Thou shalt be blessed with stalwart comrades, and I am. Ah, that reminds me. What became of your armor? You wished to have it repaired, I believe. Unfortunately, it was too far gone. The armorer told me it would make more sense to have a new one crafted. Not that I have that sort of coin, either. In that case, I believe we can be of service. We offer a set of Yori armor in your tongue, as a reward to those who have helped to make this Heavensturn celebrations better. You have more than earned it. Truly? This sounds too good to be true. Ah, but it is true, my friend, and no more than you deserve. Come now, don't be shy. Take your prize and try it on. It is magnificent, just magnificent. I think my Omikuji had grave misfortune. Take this as a lesson, then. No matter your fortune, you will still hold the power to shape your fate. And I believe the Yori suits you well, if I might add. As you will recall, your fortune cautioned you to put the needs of others before yourself, and so you did, by risking your life to save your comrade. That selfless act may well have reserved your grave misfortune, reversed. I see. Actually, I don't. I don't really understand the workings of Omikuji, and I do know that I'll always have Bedafon's back, just as he's always had mine, and now he has a new set of armor. Perhaps we can take the road together. I can't thank you enough for your helping with the many unexpected troubles that occurred this day. I would be honored if you'd accept a set of Yori of your own. Furthermore, should you wish to draw Omikuji, you need only say the word. Indeed, I hope to see many more times before the festivities end. We now draw Omikuji from the remainder of the Heavensturn festivities this year by speaking to the Far Eastern Omikujishi. Happy New Year! Talk about cringe. Anyway, that was Heavensturn. Let me go and look and see the Heavensturn. Let me look real quick at the screenshot that I took and everything. Let's see, they go in documents, my games, Final Fantasy, screenshots. Let's see, there it is. Go ahead and crop this. Actually, let me go look and make sure this isn't. Let me make sure it's not the same as what everyone else gets. It sounds like you can get multiple different fortunes. Give me a second. Okay, no, they are different. Let me go ahead and crop out the black bars, and then upload this to Twitter. Oh, hold on. That didn't work right. Excuse me? I don't know how this cropping works. There we go, that's right. JV. There we go. Look at this other person. First she drew misfortune, and then she drew another one and got grave misfortune. Okay, just a second. I'm almost done. There it is. Trying to find where, I opened up my images for the Final Fantasy XIV images, and I, like, didn't even see it for a second there. Okay. Alright, that was Heavensturn. Yeah, update the stream text. Oh. And then let's head on over to continue on with the Nier raid storyline. We're not gonna do the actual. We're only gonna do the 5.24. We're only gonna do the 5.2 portion, which is just a little bit of story, and then we're gonna get back grinding out some more tombstones. This is probably gonna be a short stream today because I want to. I still have a bunch of editing to do. I'm almost done with editing down the first day of Dragonflight, which I'm planning on making the Tuesday and Thursday video, but I might also make Heavensturn into a video. Let me write that down real quick. Oh, spelled it wrong. No, that's spelled right. Okay. Alright, let's head over here, and then we will continue this storyline. Let's see what happens. Now, I did get a little bit of a spoiler on this when I was looking up the quest names, but I'm not going to mention that until we get there. Alright, Chief. What are those meddling kids up to now? Carnivals and confrontations. The dig site chief has a request for you. You could not possibly guess who it concerns. What? I wonder who? I wonder if they're in the picture here. Nah, it's definitely not them. Lally, what a conveniently timed entrance, ho! I was just thinking that I ought to send someone to check on Anog and Knog. They're still poking and prodding at those whatsits you dug up in the ruins, which is all well and good until one of them sets off another explosion. Say no more, I wouldn't want anything to happen to those artifacts. Oh, I'm sure you'll notice if they blow up anything important. By which point it'll be too late! Not to mention that our annual carnival is fast approaching. There's plenty that wants doing before we're ready, and I need those two to start pulling their weight. While you're looking in on them, remind them they've got duties outside of tinkering with rusty thingamabobs, will you? Maybe they'll listen if it's you doing the nagging. Nah, I kinda doubt it. They seem to respect you, much as they respect anyone. Must be all the violence. You'll find them in the tunnels, of course. Can't lure them out of there for love nor money. And believe me, I've tried. Well, I guess I'll try. Oh, let's go check on the meddling kids. Guess I could just fly over there. Enter the excavation tunnels. Dot. Maybe it's supposed to do that. Dot. Ah, there you are. Can you believe this? I waited, though, through days of processing, broke multiple tools, and after all that... Ah, stupid son of a hobswiving... A Nog, not everyone is privy to your inner thoughts. Allow me to explain. The pod confirmed that this device grants the user access to some sort of weaponry, which presumably means that it is indeed the key of which 2P spoke. Unfortunately, no sooner had we gotten it working than it stopped again. Based on our previous experiences, we assume that it's run out of power and will require a supplementary energy source. So let's hurry up and find one. The sooner we get the key working, the sooner we can pulverize our enemies. I'm slightly concerned, but I guess I should have been. Now, wait just a moment. We aren't even certain what sort of weaponry is involved here. Even if we get the key working again, we shouldn't activate it willy-nilly. Honestly, Knog, this ceaseless whining of yours is why we never make any progress. It's not whining, it's being ethical and prudent. I don't think they're capable of either of those things. Must you two always bicker so? Shall the victor be the first to draw blood, or the last man standing? As they always say, violence is golden. Why not both? Oh no. Let me pull this up. I know the next one is... We're going to be doing the next one. I think the one right after that. Nope. Okay, just the next one. One way to do it. One way to do it. A Nog would like to continue what may be charitably termed the discussion at hand. What were we talking about? Ah, yes. Why I'm right. I agree that we still know too little about the machine life forms and androids, but that is precisely why we need to seize this opportunity. If we claim the weaponry for ourselves, we'll know exactly what the enemy's capabilities are. Then, and only then, can we protect the village from the comparable technology. Fine, I see your point. We'll be safer in the long run if we activate the weaponry sooner rather than later. Or everyone else will... I'll probably have dropped dead from trying to keep you up with you. Ha ha ha, you say that, but you're far too stubborn to die. That's why I can always count on you. You two, most loyal and lethal assistant. Come along, we have a power source to find. Well, let's go. Let's head back to the factory, right? Nope, heading outside. We're gonna talk to the chief. Nope, chief's not here. I'm never sure if a Nog has the better argument, or if she's just better at arguing. I guess it doesn't matter. She usually gets what she wants in the end. It's about time. I've been considering what we need in order to power the key. A hefty chunk of crystal from a knocker ought to do it, though I haven't quite worked out how we'll divert its energy for our purposes. Knog and I will think on it while you head over to the Hollows and liberate that crystal. Find us when you come back in Comra. Oh, well, I guess we gotta do the dirty work. We need to liberate the crystal. It's a nice way of putting it. Let's head on over there. Oh, I didn't realize I had some of these. Gotta remember how to actually play this. So I've pretty much exclusively done what's it called? Well, first off, I've been playing World of Warcraft for like 2 weeks. So I pretty much only know how to play Prot Pally. It looks like I remembered enough. Because I got Free to help me. Oh, right. Where are these things I need to kill? Of course, I just used all my cooldowns. Also, yesterday I remembered that I hadn't gotten the Shadowbringer's Tombstone Dark Knight weapon, so I went and bought that with the extra tombstones that I was getting from grinding out the Moogle tombstones. So I think I had gotten almost enough to pay for it entirely from that. Anyway, let's go talk to the twins again. Brother, sister? They're not twins, right? I don't know. They're siblings. And another thing, why does a Nog's way almost always have to be so fun? Ah, you got one, right? Yep, I sure did. Perfect, now we can run some tests. Yes, I'll take it. It'll take a bit of experimentation to get the key powered up. It is science, you know. Don't you worry, though. We'll have this thing in working order before you know it. While you wait, why not take some time for yourself? Have a nap. Try some of our local delicacies. Tell the chief to go bugger himself. A nog! Canog! Ah, and here's Brilliant. I knew you'd had roped her into your schemes again. They're good schemes, and anyway, you're the one who keeps sending her to check on us. I wouldn't have to if you do the work you were assigned. The carnival won't wait on your pet projects. Fine. Come on, Canog. Let's get this over with. Frustrating as they are, you have to admire their enthusiasm for tinkering. If they can put even a tenth of that energy towards the carnival, we'll be ready in no time. I hope you'll be able to attend. You won't have seen the like before, I assure you. Not to mention that we're eager to show our appreciation for your helping us with those machines. And there's no better way to do that than with a dwarven toast to your health. Or 2 dozen. That's sure. I believe that's all the 5.2 content. Yeah, the next quest was added with the 5.3. So that's all we're gonna do for the Nier story today. I'm gonna head back to Limsa, and then I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we'll do some tombstone grinding for like half an hour. I think I'll call it after that, because I got more editing I want to do. I know this is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to idle in Limsa for a little bit during break. going to hide the chat. Let's sit on down. Actually, let's move right here. Try right here. That's a little better. Oh, right? Oh, come on, that's not what I want. Your pose was fine. Like, that works too. I didn't even realize she had that pose. Hold on, I'm gonna do that right here. Oh, there's somebody standing there already. I don't want to stand there. Let's see, where to idle in Limsa? Now that's the difficult question. I don't want to idle near everyone else. This is the real end game. I think I'll just sit right here. I want to see if I can do that sit pose again. I didn't realize she had that. Or female Viera. There's sit. Yeah, because I always saw it cycled through those two. Yeah, through those two. And then that one. Oh, okay, there is that one. Right? Time to get up, stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, do whatever you need to, and I'll be right back. I like this picture. You probably just heard I took a screenshot. And no, not because of the person doing bee's knees in the background that I didn't notice beforehand. Anyway, time to queue on up. Let me update the stream text. And let's jump into queue. Battle on the big bridge, we're still just gonna spam that. Oh, let me... This doesn't give enough to actually make a difference. But I'm gonna eat it anyway. I wanted to go and buy some food, like there are some strength potions that'll give like a couple strength. But like, 2 critical hits not gonna do anything. I'm still gonna eat the egg though. Now let's sit back down. Not even close. That looks good, so I'm just gonna roll with it. Let's see, my games, Final Fantasy, screenshots. Yeah, there it is. Go ahead and crop out the background dancer. Come on. There we go. That looks okay. And then it zooms right in and messes it up. Well, it looks fine. Let's see. Let's do that. And I was doing that. Yeah. Yeah, it messes it up. Well, I mean, it doesn't really mess it up, it's fine. So yes, I heard Q pop. I'll try not to make the same 3 jokes I made last time we did this. I just kept on making the same 3 jokes over and over and over.
Go on, Enkidu. It's true. Your favorite. I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Everything! Why, I've been hurt! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
There's probably some, like, super optimal thing that you can do to make this faster, but the way that I do it is fast enough. course, it's a lot faster if the DPS, if we actually pull the stuff over here. Oops.
I must say, I quite enjoy these tussles. I feel we've gained an understanding. An understanding that I will pound you silly! Ha-ha!
I opened up, hit the Windows key instead of Control.
Rocket punch!
Also, one of the things I try and do is I try and use a reprisal for when he starts shooting the other people, so that he will do hopefully less damage, which means the healers have to work a bit less. I think he spend more time doing damage.
Rocket punch!
There we go. Do that person and leave. Gotta wait a second so that I can get a chance of getting some commendations. Okay, queue back up. Let me look this up real quick. Checking on, come on. Is Firefox frozen? Looks like it. Yep. There we go. Alright. Cue pop, let's get going. Glad it doesn't take long to do these. I'll probably get to like 74 today. 76.
It's Toad, your favorite.
I know you can do this faster as a like on blue mage groups, but I don't feel like figuring out and learning whatever I need to do it, and then I have to actually like be sociable and join a group. You're able to solo at one of the dungeons, but that takes too much thought. Because I soloed Arm Vale for the last Tombstone event, and it was slightly faster than this, I think. There's a bug flying around here. As long as he doesn't land on me, I don't really care. He likes to be in my face, though. Oops, wrong button.
Standing, and I will pound you, silly! Ha-ha!
Use reprisal.
Punch!
I need to either figure out how to need to change my noise gate so that it doesn't pick up my keyboard, or I need to move my mic a little bit, or I need to get a different keyboard because these blue switches are a bit loud. There we go. Let's do him. I just command a random DPS. Unless I see somebody that specifically was doing a good job. Let's do that. Stupid bug around here, just still floating around. See what else I can do while I wait. I mean, these queues usually don't take, even like this is long for this queue. Let's see, I'm at 70 tombstones right now. Let's see what I can buy. So ideally, I would want to get, the handkerchief, or the neckerchief. I think I can get that somehow. I already got that. I want to get this, because this was only offered for a limited time, I believe. I'll need to look at the actual items again. We'll look at them again once we finish up this round. Because I gotta make sure that none of them are the, I want to make sure I don't accidentally get any of the ones I can get for Skybuilder scripts. Because at some point I plan on getting a ton of those from working towards the achievements. Just something to AFK at some point. That's not right. Because I have, well, I mean, yeah, you can AFK them. Some of them. But for the expert crafts, you have to actually think. Because I did some of the expert crafts for doing the
I admit it.
Sky Steel or Sky Slung tools, and I got 2 of them. And those actually took a little bit of effort and like thinking.
Not? Ha! I lied.
I was pretty much able to consistently get, at least to consistently do it decently, but
Why, I've been had.
I still had to think a considerable amount.
I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious.
You can't really macro
Remembered
them.
something. I will pound you silly!
I specifically choose Dark Knight instead of Warrior for this because I want to do more damage. I'm pretty sure I do more damage as Dark Knight than I would as Warrior. I mean, I could technically check that, but you know, I'd have to use certain things to figure that out. 'Cause I can't really time it because everybody else is doing and never mind. I'm pretty sure I do more damage as Dark Knight. Oh great, let's do him. Nice accommodation. Okay, let me queue up again. Let's look at these again. So I believe this is the one that was only offered for a limited time during Stormblood. And then I believe this comes from... I'm not going to bother with these because I'm pretty sure I either have them or I can easily get them. Not getting that. I don't care about that. I don't remember how you get this. I like that, but I need to see where I get it. Where you normally get it. Because these look ridiculous. And I also just realized I can't even wear this. I already have the Direwolf Whistle. These are the Beast Tribe quests, right? MGP, stuff I don't care about. PvP armor, stuff I already have. Cards I already have. I don't have a Mist Dragon, but I think that's from a raid at some point. I already have a bunch of some of this stuff. Or I can easily get it. So I definitely want to get this. I'd like to get this. And then I'll look up what else to get later. So that means I need at least 150. Let's go back to our spot. Oh, come on. Get up there. Let's sit down. Oops, it's not seat pose. There we go. Not even close. Let me try a different spot. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna do this one and then maybe one more? Not 100% sure yet. I think I said I was going to get to like 76 tombstones, so let me look at that. How many do I have right now? 74? Okay, let's do 2 more. Get to 76.
It's Toad, your favorite.
This guy not turning off his add-ons.
Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just
This is a
so
pretty
much
fast
for
team.
me. Not? Ha! I lied! Heavensturn! I've been had! This is far from the strongest of spears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
I like that crystal axe.
And I will pound you silly! Ha-ha! Rocket punch! Rocket punch! I won't go down so easily.
So much for being fast team. Well, I guess this is about average. Although we hit LB1, so do the dancer. Alright, one more round. I expected to go a bit longer, but I'm getting a little bit tired. And I still have more to edit. I have just a little bit more to edit for Dragonflight Day 1. And then I think I'll turn the Heavensturn stuff. I'll turn the Heavensturn into a video as well. Not sure what days I'll upload those, but I need to get something ready for tomorrow. Because I'm slightly behind on videos, I guess you could say. I want to get a week ahead in videos. And that shouldn't be too difficult to do. It's just the Dragonflight editing, the WoW stuff is a bit different than editing the Final Fantasy stuff, because in Final Fantasy there's a lot of dialogue, cutscenes and stuff, and not as much combat, and I don't feel like I need to cut out the combat. Like, literally, you go and do, like, one combat encounter, you finish it in, like, 30 seconds, and then you go back and do more dialogue, so I just usually don't cut it out. But in WoW, you go and you do several combat encounters, click the 5 bear asses or whatever, and then that ends up taking, like, 5-10 minutes. And I had to figure out, like, do I cut that out? Do I fast forward through it? It just, my brain is hurting trying to figure out, like, when should I fast forward, when shouldn't I, what should I cut? Because also in WoW, it's a lot harder for me to, like, when I cut stuff in WoW, the continuity, it's harder for me to follow the continuity of where my character currently is, even, like, knowing, having played the game. Whereas in Final Fantasy, I make a cut, and I still know where the character is. I know exactly where they are. Even if they're, like, in Valdrakken, for this hub city, I won't know where the person is unless they, like, walk into the auction house or walk over to the flight point. It's just much harder for me. Like, I have a good sense of direction, but for some reason in WoW zones, it's just a lot harder for me to know exactly where I am. Which is why I'm trying to do less cuts and more fast forwards, so that continuity, remains, and people don't get lost watching the video. Go ahead and RP walk around. Oh, there we go. That didn't take long. Alright, this will be the last one for today. That'll get me to 76. Let me make sure to turn off my walking. Guess I'll let him main tank this time. Usually I end up just stealing it and provoking.
It's Toad, your favorite.
But I don't need to. This guy actually pulled him to the side.
Fine, I admit it. Fighting all 8 of you is just too much for me. Not? Ha! I lied! Everything! Why, I've been had! This is far from as strongest as fears. I feel so betrayed. Goodness gracious. I, just remembered something.
Oh right, that stuns.
And understand, I will pound you, silly! Aha! Rocket punch!
Why do mechanics when you can just pop some mitigation?
Rocket punch! I won't go down so easily.
Here we go. Alright, let's do the Reaper. Alright, that's gonna be all for today. Let me go ahead and wrap up. Oh, someone's already over there. Okay, let's just do right here. That's gonna be all for today. Hope you had a good time. Next stream is planned to be Saturday at the usual time. I don't have any more days off for this holiday season because it's over now. So Saturday will be the Saturday 3 p.m. normal time. I'll let you know if I decide to do any other streams this week. But until then, goodbye.